Welcome to the Crime Lair. Today's story is one that shocked the world. A husband, a father, and a murderer hiding in plain sight. This is the case of Chris Watts, the man who destroyed the perfect picture he'd built. Frederick, Colorado, 2018. Chris and Shanann Watts lived what looked like the dream life. A beautiful home, 2 adorable daughters. Bella and Celeste. Shanann shared everything online, the smiles, the love, the family moments. But behind the smiles, things were falling apart. Debt was piling up. Their marriage was strained, and Chris had started an affair with a co-worker. August 13th. Shanann comes home from a business trip around 2 a.m. By morning, she and the girls are gone. Her friend, Nicole Atkinson, can't reach her. She calls the police. When officers arrive, Chris greets them calmly, too calmly. Shanann's phone, purse, and car, all still there. But his wife and kids have vanished. The next day, Chris appears on TV pleading for their return. He says he just wants them back. But his body language tells another story. Investigators notice the stiffness, the lack of emotion. And when they ask him to take a polygraph, he agrees, confident, but he fails completely. That test became the key turning point in the case. Confronted by the FBI, Chris breaks. First, he blames Shanann, claiming she killed the kids. But the evidence doesn't fit. Finally, he confesses he strangled Shanann in their bed. Then, he smothered Bella and Celeste. He drove their bodies to an oil site owned by his company, buried Shanann in a shallow grave, and hid his daughters inside oil tanks. What shocked investigators most was his calmness, even as he described it. I personally believe this case shows something deeper than rage. It's about control and image. Chris wanted freedom, a new life with his mistress. But instead of ending his marriage, he ended their lives. The mask of the perfect husband finally slipped. In November 2018, Chris Watts pleaded guilty to all charges. He's now serving life in prison without parole. Shanann, Bella, and Celeste were buried together side by side. Their story reminds us, evil doesn't always look like evil. Sometimes it smiles in family photos. Thank you for watching The Crime Lair. If you found this story as haunting as we did, subscribe for more true crime investigations, because here we expose the darkness behind the mask.